let's talk Jojo Siwa. Speaking of dumb. All right. Listen, can you pull up a picture of Jojo Siwa Blabs from like her ultimate gay phase, please? Because I think it's important to kind of go back and see what she looked like, I don't know, 6 months ago, where she was like, I'm super gay, and she was wearing all the rainbow stuff, right? Well, now she has come out, and she has said that she felt pressure to be a lesbian. You got a picture, Blabs?
Yep, there's a bunch of them we can look at.
Let's take a look. Oh boy, there she was. This is her. So this is Jojo Siwa at the top there. At the top there with a little bow, right?
Why does she look like Gold Dust from the WWE in that one picture?
You're right. So she started off there like a little kid star, cute and fun, and she had a YouTube channel.
Whoa. Now she looks like Nancy from, or whatever her name was, from Married with Children.
Like she looks like Ellen DeGeneres. That's what she looked like there for a minute. Yeah. And then they decided, hey, we're gonna make you super gay. And she went super duper gay. She decided that she was gay. And now it turns out that she didn't necessarily think she was gay. As she says, former Nickelodeon star Jojo Siwa said she felt, quote, pressure to come out as a lesbian as a minor. So Siwa made the comments as she opened up about her new relationship with a man. Siwa, who is no longer lesbian, says she felt pressure to be from the LGBTQ community, according to UMag. From people I know, from partners I've had, you just get put in this world where you feel like because you now have said, oh, I'm a lesbian, you can be a lesbian. And the truth is, sexuality is fluid. In a weird way, I think pressure came a little bit from inside the LGBT community.
So she was groomed.
What? Now, here's the thing. Says Siwa, who has since broken up with her girlfriend, is now in a relationship with a male. She says the relationship has been beautiful, a beautiful development, a beautiful connection, and I'm absolutely head over heels for him. And he's the same way. So, and all of a sudden, she's not wearing all the rainbow stuff. And she's just she's no longer the lesbian. And there we go. So now, if you recall, let's actually back up. Remember like 3 months ago when she was on that reality show? And who was the guy in The Wrestler? What was his name? Who was like who got kicked off the show? Do you remember that? What was the guy's name? God, I'm blanking on him right now.
Is it Mickey Rourke?
Yes, Mickey Rourke was on the show and he got booted because he was saying things that were mean and he made Jojo Siwa cry. That's actually how I think she met this guy. He was on the same show, and this guy was comforting her based off the things that Mickey Rourke was saying, right? So now she's in a relationship with this guy. Now I'm going to tell you this right now.
So wait, the guy who insulted her is now banging her?
No. Mickey Rourke,
I was like, wow, what a twist.
So Mickey Rourke was talking about how she was gay on the show or something.
Yeah.
And he was using the word for a bundle of sticks, the British word for cigarettes on the show.
Toe gaff.
And she was so upset about it that she crawled into this guy's arms. And Mickey Rourke on that show said that she was not going to be a lesbian after this show. And Mickey Rourke was right. So has she
said thank you to him?
was she straightened up by Dick?
She got a deep dickin' and things changed.
I mean,
speaking of Dick, Demi Lovato got married and everything, and she went kind of calmed down. I'm like, did Dick fix Demi Lovato?
These are all questions that I don't know. I don't have the answer to. But
some women just need to get digged down, and it changes them.
Maybe that's what happened with Jojo Siwa and Demi Lovato here.
They got Dick.
Yeah. I don't know, but I think there's something. I mean, there's obviously a big statement about what she said about feeling pressured, right? And you said it, Flash. The idea of the grooming aspect of it. Hey, you're lesbian. You're gay. And look, I realize that some people just love, if you're a guy, you like a guy, whatever, right? But once again, when she was a minor, they were pressuring her to come out as lesbian. That's where I've always said, you do what you need to do. But when it comes with kids, I ain't fucking with that shit. And she was fucked with when she was a kid. That's really messed up. It's crazy. It's crazy to see. Now, Siraj over here, Siraj had this to say. Says, every day I'm pressured by the gay community to be gay and pressured by the straight community to also be gay. Right here. And Steph, My Nerdy Home, says, interesting. Since her audience was mostly children, I wonder how many were influenced by her.
And that's the whole point. That's the whole point right there. That's why it's done.
Yeah. I mean, this is one of those things where you look at and you wonder if there's just, is there something nefarious going on? Because that's really messed up.
Well, yeah, we already knew that there is. Nickelodeon.
Yeah, well, Nickelodeon is a
exactly. Which one's worse, Disney or Nickelodeon?
Oh man, I don't even know.
It's all about that population control.
You think that's what's going on here? You want to put on the tinfoil hat and think that's what's going on with that?
I think there's a lot. There's a lot of that going on. Yeah. Well, people can't have kids.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. But hey, look at how happy that she is. Like legit. Look at how happy she is with this guy over here. They're over here like dancing and singing. And I realize on social media you only see the good side of things here, right? But they're just hanging out with each other, doing all these fun things, always loving on each other. Like, good for them. Getting good for her, you know? Like, that makes me happy. She found love. And she, she went around. She had, she was forced in the wrong direction. And here she is, like literally straightening up. If I can, pardon the pun right there. So I didn't think I'd say this, but good for Jojo Siwa.
You go get that dick.
What's that, Blabs?
I said, go get that dick. That's literally what happened.
Right. I'm sure that won't be clipped.
Yep,
that's exactly new. Everything I say gets clipped. This is getting clipped.
Literally why sometimes I lay out on you right here, which is great. Just kind of shut up and let the internet do its thing right there, which is excellent. All right, let's golly.
Let me get this real fast though, because StreamYard just rejected it. Joey for 2 on Rumble says, "I swear Hollywood needs to be nuked. Grooming children is not acceptable under any circumstances." I agree, Joey.
I like this. Trilla says, Jojo Siwa got some Dickelodeon. That's fucked up, man. When it comes to entertainment, the answer is always yes. Hollywood trying to recreate Babylon over here. Mickey, put that yam back on her and set her straight. All right, camel toe tag, weirdo. I will personally give you a high five if you subscribe. I will not actually give you a high five if you subscribe.